Hello to my beautiful knights and queens of the world. You already know who it is. It's Mr. Royal Diamond, aka Mr.RoyalNieves, coming back at you with another phenomenal video. So my topic today is going to be about visualize your success. I'm not sure if I already made a video, but I know I touched bases on it, but I want to get into a little bit more. Visualizing your success is basically when you can see your success play out in your mind, right? Your imagination. When you begin to believe it, that is something in a coming attraction for you, then you begin to create that in your future, in the unknown, This is why God says, everything you have prayed for, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours. So basically that's what it's telling you. Whatever you pray for to God, begin to visualize you having it. Act as if you already have it in order for that to come into fruition or manifesting more in your life. You get what I'm saying? Because now we're walking by spirit, by faith, by belief. We're not walking by the physical. You get what I'm saying? That's why it's so important to walk by faith. This is what God means. You have to walk that all things are possible through God. That God is making it possible for you because you are His child. He loves you. You love Him. You are growing this relationship with God. You are His child. He is your God. He is your Father. He want to give you what you ask for. You get what I'm saying? And this is like good stuff, not nothing crazy or bad, because God doesn't dibble and dabble and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So this is sometimes hard for a lot of people, especially for my older generations, like people in the 40s or 50s. I want you to know that it doesn't matter what age you are, you can still visualize your breakthrough, your healing, your success, whatever it is that you desperately want or you constantly seek and praying for, you can still do it too. Please do not allow this world to steal your childlike wonder, faith, or imagination, because that's something that comes from God. That's even in the Word. He said you need to have child faith, wonder. You need to become more like a child. You know how they believe. They walk around with a lot of positivity. They forgive easily. They have mercy. They are kind. They are gentle. They don't see color. They don't see different circumstances or situations that people come from. They just see the person and see their heart. That's what God is talking about walking in that spirit of a child, so innocent, full of life, full of love, full of compassion and mercy and tenderness, full of joy. When people are around you, they be like, you have such incredible energy, but it's God working through you, letting people know this is what God does, this is what God will do for you. You know what I'm saying? So no matter what age you are, whatever it is that you pray for, walk in that belief. Visualize it every day as if you have it. Talk about it, speak it to existence. Act as if you have it. Like if you have you want a brand new car, make sure you making space in your driveway for your new car, making sure you are maintaining the car you have now, cleaning it, making sure it's nice and pristine, and just visualize yourself every time you get in the car. Visualize you driving it, smelling the new leather interior, all that good stuff. You have to visualize what you're going through. This is so true, and it's such a confirmation, because there was a study done when they took like 5 or 10 people, right, that they do like track meets and run. They basically told them to run the race in their mind while having their eyes closed. Visualize them running, sweating, all that, right? Receptacles in their minds went off. When they did the same study with them actually doing it in real life, it fired off the same receptacles in their mind, basically confirming whatever you believe, whatever you constantly focus on, will come to pass. It's like you're really living it. That's how you begin to have these things come into your life. Because you are a spiritual being. You're not just a physical being, but you are a spiritual being within a physical body, having a physical experience. This is why people have a hard time of walking by faith, because they're so used to the physical things. But you come from God. When you believe in God, you come from God. Now you are a spiritual being. That's why you hear all these stories of people being healed, of people being transformed, of people, all these stories of people just things that you're like, how is that even possible? Ding, ding, ding. God said all things are possible through Him who gives you strength. So when you put your energy and strength and trust in God that He will do the impossible for you, He be like, all right, I see where you're coming. Here I come. You know what I'm saying? So when He blesses you with what you pray for, those are just more testimony. So when you talk to the next person who might not know who God is, who might have kind of like a doubt in God or Jesus, you be like, listen, God healed me from this, God gave me this. God did this, that, and you go down the list. This is why it's so important to recall the blessings He gives you on a daily basis. So when you come across someone, be like, listen, like, God did all this for me. You begin to be more appreciative of who God is and what He has done for you, continue to do for you, because you begin to be more grateful for all the things that He's done. This is why you need to walk by visualization, because it ties into many other factors in your spiritual journey with God. You know what I'm saying? There's so many people, even scientists now are now saying that there is a God. You know, before they used to fight the whole, oh, God is not real, da da da. Now they're saying He is real, because there are things happening in the world, there are things being discovered that it only came from what God said in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't man made. It came from spiritual times. You know what I'm saying? When Jesus was around, before Jesus, all these things that God told other disciples to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. That's why you gotta walk by God's truth. You can't always take everything other people tell you, because you don't know exactly if the validity of that truth, if it's real or not. But when you take the word of God and you begin to not only read it, but to ask God, help me to truly understand what you're trying to tell me, He will reveal the information to you. And when He reveals the information to you, it's for you to take action upon it and apply it, and help other people who might not understand that breakthrough that you have. And that's a whole other topic, you know, because a lot of people will try to, you know, kind of fight you toe the nail and all that when it comes to a spiritual thing. Because a lot of people want to have this, who's right, who's wrong, who's better, who's this, that. But that's not how Jesus gets down. It's about compassion and understanding and gaining wisdom from different perspectives and point of view. You get what I'm saying? Because when you walk into a situation with humbleness, you are truly able to get out of it what you need to get out of it in order for you to grow and become more humble. You understand what I'm telling you? So, whatever it is you're praying for, visualize what you're praying. When you're praying to God, visualize that, because I know a lot of people pray for certain things. Your mind automatically start putting pictures, because we see by pictures. That's why it's so important about visualization. You want a house of your dream? Start looking at videos that show these beautiful houses. You want the car of your dreams? Start looking at that car, the interior, the way it sounds, memorizing these things, playing it, and, like, you know, putting positive things in your life. And the more you begin to visualize yourself and these things that you want, the more God will help you come into fruition of that. You understand what I'm saying? Because now you're taking action behind the faith. Just like what God said in His word, faith without works is dead. Works means action. Works means it's, you know, faith is an action where you have to put your part. You know what I'm saying? You have to let God know that this is what you really want, that you're willing to work at it to receive the blessing. You get what I'm saying? But with that, you already know. I love you. God bless you. I thank you. Let's take the world by storm. Until my next video. Peace.